There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Will image process the unknowns caught in your camps to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
Target destroyed.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Houston, let's run. Friendly fellow in front. I'm a patriot and my duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
Strider 1 is down. Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oceans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire. It's Erusian military.
War is something I'll never get used to, but tonight has been a total shock. The city under martial law, gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
ID'd as Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Roger that.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Houston, let's run. Friendly fellow in front. I'm a patriot and my duty is calling. Nice work, Leo 2. That's a confirmed kill. You are a true patriot.
It's Erusian.
makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew. So people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
Wait, the General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Labarge are the real patriots. Onward!
There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
We archived all the footage that we've shot when the communication networks come back online.
Target shot down.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
Strider 1, missile launched.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, the General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Here comes a traitor, Labarge.
This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Labarge hit that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
We're the only ones here on our side!
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Target destroyed.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
This is a message to all of you fighting out there. Ask yourselves, what is best for our country?
Strider 1, locked on target. Target is in range of guns.
What's wrong with the road? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belgian technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there. Rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians.
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
machines that make the decisions in war. It's people. Understand that.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. They know nowhere is safe.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
Our terminal's fall has led to another power struggle within the emerging military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the civil war.
General speaking with the commander. We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
Radio? You have one in your pocket? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure. Insurgents.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Good way for it.
Taking fire! Take care of them! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Destroy aircraft and county marked on the tail. There's double. Fighting with drones got us into this mess.
Prepare to fire on a moment's notice. General, we still have drones at our disposal. Peace talks. Please, watch over the future of the high heavens. Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Osean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Somebody take out those allied planes behind us.
Low on special weapons.
The drones aren't receiving my orders. Travelers wish they could engage us way.
Strider 1, you're taking fire.
If they don't respond, shoot them down.
Perfect. Strider 1, destroying target.
My engine finish. Where did it come from? I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
Stall warning.
Those guys shooting up there, aren't they both Oseans?
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. Thinking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat.
These are acting strange.
They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harvey and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Urusi is responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. His ID is Erusian.
The General's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
How'd you last, Longcaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
It's Erusian military.
Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Wilco.
Check lancers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. To the rear of the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boost control reductions will make a more robust system. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are eager to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osea quickly.
Vehicle eliminated.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too. We turn to in this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusia News Network. Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRS's chief. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The one with the scratches. There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage!
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit. That's all we can do.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm shooting him down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 is killed the bandit.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Nine.
Was not struck.
I'm on my
No
target's
good.
tail.
Shit.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Attack missed. Bandit destroyed. Well done.
I'm on my target's tail. You're in my way.
Target acquired.
Kill!
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... The drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Wilco. Understood.
Wilco.
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
Can't abort the MC-99's launch. Our commands are overridden.
Target is
They must be
down.
accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Head this way.
No. The escort must have used its remote activation rights to gain more allies. Clever.
I've been spiked.
In gun range. 5 bandits remaining.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need.
4 bandits left.
It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
3 bandits to go.
They are after the data, aren't they?
Strider 1, missile launched. Missile evaded. Warning, enemy has a bead on you.
Enemy on your back.
2 bandits left. Show them what you got. Strider 1, target acquired.
Strider 2. Bugs 2.
1 bandit to go.
I'm behind my target. Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders.
VIP.
It should be a piece of cake.
Are you sent by the General Staff? No, we'd like you to send... Listen! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Broadcast.
order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Ocean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Ocean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too. With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
do. It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs.
They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own.
Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Friendly birds.
Unknown successfully identified.
Our air support is here.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
We're under attack!
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! Hellhole is still up and running! There's more over here. The body scanners showing hard to fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle's been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly! No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't planned to shoot. I just got the photograph. We'll head back to East Street. Just another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least give the chase to proper burial. I can guess what happened here. Really don't want to think about it. Recruit bastard. He's a blatant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Launched.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here?
Destroyed.
It's all crazy people.
Range.
Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Open the bay until Operation Feeding Time. Pull them away from the mass driver. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Target acquired.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Get in the tank! Get out of here, hurry!
Allied retreat looks good.
But it's dead!
ID complete.
I count 12 dead bodies
Bombs
here.
away.
They seem to be upper middle class. Spaceports are nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved in Delta.
If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands.
Come with us! Can you see the enemy APC from there? Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
We did it! We're moving out! Leave the cat behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Missile.
Bring the anti-tank missile! Hit that heavy armor at the front line! Don't stop!
Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
We only need an hour tops. We get the advantage to pin the enemy down. Can we strike craft? High shit, leave there.
Missile.
countdown. Supply ship. Do the countdown. There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it full of bombs, then Aruzia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ship. Don't fight with your back to the supply ship. You can take what's on board.
Put your back. Fire! Fire! But before we make that time...
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, you leave the wounded. This will guarantee us a one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already.
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other!
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire. Roger. Where are we supposed to leave? Who should we follow?
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Ambush, stay calm. Reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now. Echo 13. Two tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not... Fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done with.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Our air support has taken out most of the Erusian forces.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
If you're a rebreak, remember the faces of those who pushed for war.
Locked on.
They're starting to fire blindly at us. They're getting desperate.
The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
Didn't think that'd miss.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down. Launch control, this is flight leader. All systems ready. We are go for launch.
Why isn't the Erusian army retreating?
Launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness. Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time. Launch control. Roger that. These reinforcements are elite. This is Clamp 2. Detected enemy missile.
Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
I've been sniped.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Looks like this one has a brain.
Target was not struck.
No use. The enemy pilots outclassed us. No unrelated co-conspirators also have much to answer for.
Catch him now.
Intercept those bombers.
Behind the enemy.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Warning, enemy Enemy has a beat on you.
Nickel.
Hostile behind me.
Nickel.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Nickel.
Strutter 1, target acquired.
Nickel.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Nickel.
Fox 2.
Hey, you. Dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Bombs away! Bombs away! Radicals and Oceans can burn in hell.
Carpet bombing? They can't be serious. How many do they think they'll kill? We've lost contact with the Oceans on the island. We failed. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage